Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we will talk about the biggest asset when it comes to money: knowledge. Without wasting any time, let's start. Number 5. Invested, the Rule 1 Investing Podcast. Former hedge fund manager Phil Town was one of the first investing bloggers, publishing his investing philosophy on his website, Rule 1 Investing, in 2009. Since then, he's written several books on the subject of long-term investing, launched a highly successful YouTube channel, and followed that up with his podcast, Invested, which debuted in 2015. In his podcast, Phil and his daughter discuss investing concepts and answer listener questions about everything from beginner concepts to hedge fund Sharpe ratios. He can, however, become overly technical to the point where many casual investors tune out. Check it out after you've dipped your toe in somewhere else. Number 4. Mad Money with Jim Cramer. Jim Cramer, a money manager and CNBC anchor, walks listeners through the opportunities and pitfalls of Wall Street investing in order to help them make money. Mad Money, a spin-off of Cramer's CNBC weeknight show, features Cramer's fiery opinions as well as the popular lightning round, in which he gives callers his buy, sell, and hold recommendations on stocks. Number 3. The Tim Ferriss Show. I don't think I need to introduce Tim Ferriss, but here's a quick rundown. He's a legend. Tim Ferriss, the author of The 4-Hour Work Week, which inspired a billion lazy entrepreneurs, has expanded his talents to audio with The Tim Ferriss Show. It should be noted that not every episode of his podcast is about investing. Tim specializes in general business topics, but he is extremely well connected in the investing industry and has access to hard-to-book investing talent. He's also an excellent interviewer, so he can elicit information from his guests that you won't find anywhere else. If you have 3 hours to spare, his podcasts are well worth listening to and possibly revisiting a few times to ensure you understand everything. Number 2. The Prof Key Pod. Scott Galloway, like Tim Ferriss, is a modern-day business icon who has launched his own podcast through the Vox Media umbrella. Galloway's podcast, like Ferriss, is not solely about investing. Galloway's prior experience in building businesses, raising venture capital funds, and even running his own activist hedge fund, on the other hand, lends to an impressive depth of knowledge when it comes to investing. Not to mention that he manages to bring in some really fun and interesting guests who can speak about investing in novel ways. He also hosts an office hours edition of his podcast, in which he spends 30 minutes responding to audio messages from listeners about business, technology, and investing. Finally, his topics are a little more new agey, so he covers cryptocurrency, the metaverse, and Web3 more than the others in his podcast. Number 1. Motley Fool Money. The Motley Fool is without a doubt one of the most valuable resources for novice stock market investors. The writers on their website cover everything. They have talked almost about every company listed on the stock market. What I consider to be even better than their written content is their audio content, which is led by Motley Fool Money. Motley Fool Money is now a weekly podcast that covers the day's stock market news and responds to listener questions. Chris Hill, the show's host, excels at guiding experts through the news and making it relevant to the listener, providing actually useful content and advice for those who tune in. Throughout the year, they also take a break from strictly investing content with their excellent Apropos of Nothing podcasts, which cover everything except investing for a couple of hours. Obviously, the landscape of investing podcasts is much larger than what we've talked in this video. The Economist has its own series, Planet Money is a popular one, and The Motley Fool has billions of other financial feeds. Even Robinhood now has its own podcast channel. Make sure the one you choose is relevant to you. If you're interested in cryptocurrency, The Motley Fool may not be the best place to start because they focus on long-term public companies. Scott Galloway could be your go-to guide. With this, we come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new today. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel to watch more amazing investment videos. We will see you in the next one.